Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Game Pass. I'm Nathan. Today I'm going to tell you if these Game Pass games are worth your time and bandwidth. Today's games are Bejeweled 2 and 3. It's the game that put PopCap and Match 3 games on the map. Bejeweled, the game every mom in America has on her phone. It's also on Game Pass. Is it worth wasting some hours swapping gems? Bejeweled 2 and 3 are Xbox 360 games on the Xbox, and 3 is on PC through the EA desktop. And it is required to have EA Play, so you have to have Game Pass Ultimate in order to play them. And these games have infinite hours of playtime. It's friggin' Bejeweled, man. So what exactly is Bejeweled? Well, I feel stupid explaining it if I'm being completely honest, but we'll do it anyway. It's essentially a game where you can swap the position of any two gems horizontally or vertically on a board full of gems. And you have to make a row or column of at least 3 or more matching gems with that swap. If you do, they blow up and you get points. If you don't match correctly, the game gives you a tutorial message that makes you feel like an absolute moron because monkeys can play this game. Literally, they can. I've seen YouTube videos. Anyway, if you match 4 or 5, you also additionally get power-ups to incentivize higher levels of play. When just matching forever until you run out of moves is the premise for the more basic modes, there are other more exciting ones unique to each game between Bejeweled 2 and 3. There are 8 in each game. 2 has a few timed modes as well as a puzzle mode, while 3 really ups the ante and has an ice mode, a digging mode, a treasure mode, all sorts of other crazy crap you can do with these jewels. Basically, if you like the idea of match 3 jewel games, PopCap used every idea they had into these 2 games. And then they gave up because there's no Bejeweled 4, so I guess that everything possible has been done. They probably should have invented Candy Crush on the way out. So what do I like about this game? Well, it's Bejeweled. It's friggin' Bejeweled. Every game has ripped it off because the idea is solid. The game is fun, the game is easy, the game is addicting. It's Bejeweled. The fast-paced timer modes in 3 are actually pretty stressful and do require some skill to set up combos. You do learn that it's more than just matching. There is a bit of strategy to this game, especially in the more advanced modes in 3 in particular. And lastly, this is just a solid game to boot up and just waste some hours. I personally prefer playing it on my phone, which is not available right now on Game Pass, but on the Xbox, still pretty decent. When it comes to the bad, this game actually is a bit clunky on the controller. It definitely was designed for mouse and keyboard and then later for touch. You have to hold the button and then swipe the direction, and it's just something about it feels off. I don't know what it is. 3 feels better than 2, but still. You actually also have to unlock stuff to get to the good games in these games, and some of the requirements to unlock, especially in 2, are really hard, and that kind of sucks because 2 in general is harder, and I just want to play different modes, man. And honestly, that's probably okay, because if I'm being honest, most of 2's bonus modes don't excite me at all. They're all just kind of boring, especially when you compare them to 3, since it's both very simple games. Just play 3s. Judging rate games here on a 3-point scale: must play, maybe consider, don't bother. I'm going to give these 2 Bejeweled games a maybe consider, which is funny considering they are clearly incredibly popular. But the concept of Bejeweled is so universal, there's a billion other games that take it and do more with it. But that being said, Bejeweled 3 is still the best version of vanilla Bejeweled. The extra modes are actually really fun, there's a ton of variety that appeals to all sorts of skill levels, and Bejeweled 2 is just a worse 3. Completely avoid it. But if you need something to put in the background to do while you're watching through a bunch of pro ZD videos or something, Bejeweled 3 is a great thing to have on the side. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Go out there and enjoy Bejeweled 3.